crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner, and welcome to today's Yoga for Crafters. This is a short yoga practice, appropriate for everyone. Of course, just move and be safe and take care of yourself. If you do have questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comments on Facebook and the video works, or on YouTube, put them in the comments after the video is over. So welcome whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay. And I won't be able to see the comments as the video is going because I'm a little too far away. All right, so we're gonna set up our seat. Today we're gonna do some chest and shoulder stretches. And you might be like, why do I need chest and yoga and shoulder stretches? And what happens when we're crafting quite often is we round and lean forward, right? And sometimes the tail tucks under and the shoulders round, or we're on our computers or we're on our phones. So even if you don't craft, we make that shape with our body. And so we need to figure out ways, strategies to help keep those shoulders down and back. So that's what we're gonna work on today. So whatever you're sitting on, push away from your desk enough or your area. And we wanna bring, I know you can't see my feet, but I'm putting my ankles right below my knees, and my knees, I'm trying to keep them in line with my hips. Some of us, the knees wanna come together or the knees go wide. We wanna try to find a neutral position to work from. Next, the low back. You want to sit on your sits bones, those little pointy bones in the pelvis that tells you're sitting upright. If we tend to tuck under, that's not good for our low back. It places strain there all the time. So we want to sit up nice and tall, and you might rock and find that. So you should have a natural low back arch, but not too much. Whew, it's a lot of work sitting up tall. It really is, actually. I remind myself all the time. I am definitely a natural sloucher. All right, but I'm going to help us fix that. So the other thing to think about is that our chest, because we round in, is tight. The muscles in the chest are tighter, and the muscles in the back get stretched out. So we kind of want to reverse that. So a very basic, good, easy way to do this all the time, is some nice shoulder rolls. So you can bring those shoulders up, back, and around. And on the down, feel them squeeze together. Good. So up, back, and down. And one more time. Up, back, and down. Good. So a lot of times, a couple shoulder rolls will reset you, and that's great. We're going to add a little bit more stretch. So before we stretch, I like us to move a little bit. So we're going to bring the arms up. This is called cactus arms, super fancy name, right? So the work is on the pull down. We're going to pull down, making sure, do my elbows fit? And we're going to squeeze our elbows towards each other, so we'll feel that contraction on the back and the stretch on the chest. The inhale, we push up. Perfect. So exhale down. And inhale up, exhale down, and inhale up. And one more time, exhale down, and we're gonna pause down. So we feel those shoulders coming together, we feel the stretch in the chest, and your arms are gonna suck your like little T-Rex arms. We wouldn't wanna be with T-Rex arms all the time, but it gets us there. And then release your arms down gently. And feel how you might be sitting up nice and tall. So that's pretty simple, right? Some shoulder rolls, some moving of the arms. Okay, next, we're gonna add a stretch. So I'm gonna turn to the side. So the shoulders are down and back. What we want to do is bring the arms forward, and I like to turn the palms away from each other, and imagine you're like in beautiful tropical water and you're swimming along, but you're going to push. So push the water, push, 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 feel the chest overextend, squeeze the arms behind. Now some of us are going to sit here, arms behind, shoulders come down, belly pulls in. Some of us, what could you take? Oh, I have a ruler, hold on. You could hold your ruler behind you. Oh, it feels so good. You need something to pull against. You could take a sock, a sweater, a hand towel. If you have a yoga strap, those work great. And then, once you do that for a moment, if you can interlace your fingers and then press your arms back. Now, depending on your chair. If your chair has a back, you may need to turn and sit side on your chair or stand up, and that would work too. All right, so shoulders down and back. I'm going to go ahead and just go with the ruler. The ruler idea, but I think a hand towel would be way nicer. All right, belly pulls in, and then shoulders are down. So I'm kind of over-exaggerating that motion, like you're sticking your chest out a lot, right? Breathe here. So we want to hold, and we're probably there. You want to stay about 30 seconds to 2 minutes, somewhere in the middle of that. And I feel like we got there, so I'm going to release my ruler and let my arms relax. And there you go. Look at that. Hopefully that is less than 5 minutes. Even with a little intro, I think it's still less than 5 minutes. And now you've got this new place to sit as you go about your crafting or your computering or your dishwashing, whatever it is you're doing. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this was helpful to you. As always, comments are welcome. Feel free to give me the likes, the love, subscribe, do all of the things. And hopefully I'll do a better job of doing these yoga videos again. And hopefully there'll be Yoga for Crafters next week. All right, stay crafty.